Hi players! So this is week one, and in week one we always think about identity and the self. And so all the teachings that we give for week one are to really reflect on our self-image. And so where are we in the 7 toxic ways of thinking when we're looking at ourselves? And remember that when we feel bad and it feels horrible, you're telling a story, you're running a program that is really, really painful, and that is based on, probably some kind of appearance, some kind of fictitious made-up story that you bought into, and the reason why it's so painful is because our inner being doesn't agree with it. So make sure that you catch yourself when you are going to these programs and these states of being, in these trances. I also go into these trances, so we have to be aware that when we're in a trance like this, that we use some of the tools that we give you in the bonus classes to get out of these trances. And also, of course, Abraham Hicks has a lot of processes that we can do to actually help us get out of these trances. And because it's really not worthwhile to stay in a trance, because you start to distort reality and you're paying a lot of attention, creating a lot of momentum, being stuck in a program that has nothing to do with the truth with capital TRUTH, as we're now learning in chapter 4 of The Science of Getting Rich. Just a phenomenal book. So throughout this week, we're going to inspire you with teachings about basically the 7 toxic ways of thinking, really understanding victim and saboteur, how you can recognize them, and also how you just, with appreciating yourself, appreciating others, and seeing yourself through the eyes of Source, seeing others through the eyes of Source, seeing your life through the eyes of Source, can elevate your life to heights that you probably would not be able to dream about in literally days. And so I think the success of the program that we run is because it is so simple, and it is so designed to get people to get out of the fixed identification with the things that are most harmful to them, which is their trances, the pendulums, the 7 toxic ways of thinking, and their self-criticism, their inner victim and their inner saboteur, and all the states of being that are related to the force scale of the David Hawkins scale of consciousness. So we're talking about shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, anger, desire, and pride. So these are all very debilitating states of being. So I'm just here in a beautiful spot having some tea, scripting, and really filling in the grid, doing some processes because I love the sun. I'm just so grateful for life because I know these tools, and it doesn't mean that I don't get into these trances myself, but I at least recognize them and use a lot of the tools to really get out of them. So I hope that you do that as well, and wishing you lots of luck, and so glad to be able to set an intention for all of us, really looking back at the end of the 28 days and thinking, oh my gosh, how far have I come? I'm so proud of you. All of you inspire me every day, and I just want to say, give thanks, for the best things are yet to come. And we are not victims. We are not going to be defined by the past. We're not going to be defined by the circumstances. We are going to be defined by the vision of the best of humanity. And to do that, we need to become the best of humanity. Lots of love. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I love you. Bye-bye.